Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage coming at you with the Daily Sleeper of the Day, Part 2. We're going to ramp these up as closer we get to the draft. If you like the videos, give it a sub and like. It don't cost a dime. All right, there's a kid here. Not a lot of people talking about him at all. I see him as a late day 3 player, possible priority free agent. Me personally, I see him day 3. He's Colorado wide receiver LaJohntay Wester. Now, he spent the first couple of seasons of his life at little old Florida Atlantic. And ironic, last year I gave you a defensive tackle out of Florida Atlantic who wasn't even drafted, but was a priority free agent, though, for the San Francisco 49ers. And they paid him like $250,000. And he started games for him. So Florida Atlantic got some good talent. He went off in 2023 for 108 catches, 1,100 yards, 8 TDs. So he's like, screw that. I'm going in the portal. Jumped in the portal, flew to nice, sunny, and cold Colorado, where playing against better talent, still put up very good production of 74 catches, 931 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He went off at the Shrine Bowl. He went off, but those games just don't really do anything for me. To me, the combine is just more medicals. To me, this kid's okay. He's 5'11", 170. He's 170 with both of his pockets full of quarters. This kid's probably like 165. He has to get bigger to withstand the pounding in the NFL. Because how many guys do we see that we're fans of teams and you see these smaller wide receivers, they just look like they're getting pounded out there. They are. He hasn't really been injured, but he can fly. Prime is going to be in the ears of the owners he likes. Also, if he doesn't get drafted, I think he's around a day 3 pick. If he don't go on day 3, I think Prime will have a saying, I think, on where he should go. That's one of the, I guess, fringe benefits you get for playing for a coach. It's in the Hall of Fame. It's probably the best cornerback ever. He has a lot of people in that cell phone. He's got a lot of good names. So that's a great pitch, even, man, that I'm sure he throws at his players. But he's so high up, all the young kids are just coming to him. You're going to laugh. When I was a kid, I mean a kid, Colorado, bro, 1 year, bro, they played for the national championship, man. I think they won, too. I think it was Notre Dame. I think it was Colorado and Notre Dame. Colorado had J.J. Flanagan, Eric Bieniemy. I'm going back. Like I said, I'm going back like 40 years, 35 years at least. They used to be really, really they had another kid, McGahee or something like that. Yo, and I'm just going. Notre Dame was stacked too. They had Stonebreaker at linebacker, Zorich, one of the defensive tackles. Bolcar was one of their linebackers. It's amazing how I could spit off some of these names off the top of my head from 40 years ago. But yet I have to write down a list of 9 items to go grocery shopping. So, pros. Kid has played a lot of ball. He's He's caught a lot of passes. Pretty durable. Needs to get, now the cons. He just needs to get bigger, bro. He has the frame. It's not like he's 5'7", 5'8". The kid's 5'11", bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, I can't gain weight. Bro, you're not eating enough. And if someone's dangling a $1 million contract over your head, you're either going to fucking starve yourself or you're going to gain weight. One or the other. Because if someone's telling you got to lose 30 pounds or if someone's telling you got to put on 30 pounds, I don't want this kid to put on 30 pounds. I'm just saying hypothetically. Someone's holding that fucking check on over you, yeah, I'll survive on water for the next 30 days. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yo, if you're eating 5 times a day, you're not gaining weight. Eat 6. That's not work. Eat 7. That doesn't work. Eat 8. That doesn't work. Eat 9. But he has to put the weight on. Listen, skilled positions. This is not so much for the trenches and the backers and the ends, but skilled positions, which are the wide receivers, the running backs, the corners. They really have to watch out on their ligaments and tendons with a sudden rapid weight gain or even a weight loss could affect your ligaments. You can tear one. So you got to put weight on slowly. Like you see all this bullshit stuff on the tube where, oh, yeah, I put on 30 pounds in a month. Yeah, and 29 of it was water. You doing everything right, everything, plus taking your Flintstone vitamins. I'm just going to leave it at that. And you can read between the lines. And have great genetics. You're about, if you can put on 10 pounds of lean muscle in a year, you're doing fine. This kid can put on 2, 3, 4 pounds of lean muscle because he ain't fat at all, this kid. He just needs to get bigger, but I'm sure what I've told you is what he's probably heard his whole life. To me, he's a day 7 pick. He can fly. He can fly. He's going to stretch the defense, I can tell you that much. The kid can move. Because we all know when you rock with the GWO for life. Might come out with another sleeper. Like I said, I'm ramping the sleepers up as we're getting closer to the draft. And we're basically finishing up the rankings. Got one position left. And I hate ranking it. Oh, I hate watching corners. I guess I guess my dislike for it was because I never played it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like ranking corners. I know my weaknesses and I know my strengths. And if anyone can tell you they can spot talent at every 11 spots, at every single position, they're full of shit. They are full of shit. No way. No way. You might have an eye for something. It's an eye. But also, too, if you turn on the boob tube, that's guys my age was a phrase people used to call the TV. But also, too, if you see guys going off in games, common sense should prevail. He has a little talent behind him. But you might also see little stuff that other people don't. Talk to you later.